NPC.
I thought you were going to say
waiting for
8
20
minutes ago.
Fuck off, you piece of shit.
You're so late.
And yet you weren't ready.
We were ready. We're ready to wait for you. Yeah, we've been waiting. We're ready to wait. Think about it. All right, welcome to the NPC Colistseum.
Fucking won't.
Fuck, I didn't get up which one we're up to. Which one is this one?
27.
We're up to
24.
Movie, is it?
20.
We're up to movie
30.
31.
30? No.
Yeah. Colosseum 30.
Woo.
I'm
30.
your host, Kane, to my left, Missy.
I want to recount.
No.
1, 2.
You're not even
You're not
looking at anything.
I am.
I don't just want you to
counting.
count numbers randomly.
I can
Just
count.
count to
Oh,
30.
he's actually got it there.
Oh. All right.
But you looked at me, you deadpanned me in the eye. You're just like 1, 2.
You gotta do something.
All right, Martin.
What?
to
Yep.
the left
Aaron?
of me, and
Hey.
then there's that guy over there.
All right, welcome.
So
I
welcome.
got here on time.
Well,
You didn't, but
You're a
regardless.
liar. You're a fucking liar.
All right, thank you to our Patreon supporters, and if you're listening on the free feeds or whatever,
scum.
make sure to check out
Scum.
the Patreon if you enjoy what you hear. Share it.
It's
Leave
literally $1, but yep, it's all right.
You don't have to pay the $1.
Yeah, I know. It'd just be nice. Sometimes we're hungry.
I'm always hungry.
I'm slightly
See,
hungry.
we're all
I'm not hungry.
so
Feeling
hungry.
warm. Is it warm in here?
No, it's quite nice in here right now.
Feeling slightly
A little,
warm.
little bit.
Yeah, but you've got your dressing gown on.
It's half on.
Yeah, but
Gangster.
you keep taking the
Don't
dressing
let him know
gown
I'm wearing a
off.
dressing gown. That means
Yeah,
I'm living
it's so
comfortable.
embarrassing. It's his leisure suit.
But, this guy doesn't need $1.
I do. I need another one.
This is his best outfit.
Yeah,
yeah, this,
he doesn't have the belt to tie it up, so it's always just open.
It's
It's the
hard.
worst when you're naked and going to get the mail. What? No one else gets the mail while naked.
I mean, I don't wear the dressing gown, but
I sent the kids out to get the mail.
Who the fuck goes out and gets that paper?
you got to leave them there until there's 8 of them smushed into the driveway. That's the Australian way.
You don't get the paper anymore, actually, thinking about it.
You should probably check.
No, because we used to have them smushed all over the driveway.
I think they just stopped giving them to
Do you think they just stop throw it? They see them. There's like just a big pile.
No,
of
then
them.
it's like, hits a wall of messengers, just falls down, they just stop.
It's like some weird mountain paper mache. Anyway, all right. Whose pick was this week? It was yours, Martin.
Which one?
Green
The one you
Street
picked?
Hooligans.
What
Oh.
is it? Do tell.
Soccer.
It's not soccer.
You barely even see any soccer.
But you still see soccer.
It's Green Street.
You know, I didn't like this movie, but it was better than I thought it was going to be.
It's the
Why is
best
it just
soccer
called
movie out
Green
there.
Street?
It's just called Green Street, I guess,
But it's
now.
Green Street Hooligans.
I know
guess
it.
we got Hooligans and maybe America just got Green Street.
To be fair, we couldn't find it anywhere. So
Maybe if we just
I
looked
own
up
it.
Green Street.
Yeah, you sent us on the wrong
our
path.
house in the middle of
If it
Green Street.
fucking was just on Netflix or some shit, I'll be so pissed.
It
My
wasn't.
Next, my next pick's on Netflix.
Is it?
Yay!
Good,
Thank
good.
fuck.
Oh
Right.
wait, are we spinning the wheel today? Because I don't have
Yes.
any movie ideas.
Neither do I.
You should.
Well,
so
I've
think
got
about
my
that
default.
while we're deciding this.
Okay.
Regardless, it came out 2005. It's a drama crime. That's stupid.
Actually, that's pretty
7.5
accurate.
I'm fucking DB. Rotten Tomatoes 47. Fuck off Roger Edvert. No one cares. 3.5.
3.5 out of 4. Roger's pretty
Roger
rough on
loves
that
it.
He
one.
loves this fucking
And
shit.
94% on Google, so that's pretty good.
It's not that good.
94%.
Pretty
Pretty,
average.
That's pretty good. Average is like 80.
No, that's not average.
Yeah, that's not average.
It
I'd
is.
say 70.
Average is low.
No, 70s
Like,
are
sorry,
like,
80 is low.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that's not average.
That's around, that's like middle
Low
way.
is not average. That doesn't
90,
make any sense.
there's not much higher than 94 on here, on the Google users.
Yeah, there is.
Endgame's probably 96.
Let's check.
Can't check right now.
No, we're checking right now.
Fine.
Endgame.
Tell
Go.
me the box office numbers first.
For this?
Yeah.
4.33 million.
How much did it cost?
I don't know, a lot.
$1.50.
It didn't actually say on that page.
They didn't pay anyone. They're all
Okay.
English.
That was just their natural habitat.
96.
Ah, spot on.
Oh,
Endgame, Avengers Endgame, a fucking 20 movies to lead up to this. I only got 2%.
Well,
more.
wait. Endgame wasn't the good one. What's the other one? Infinity War or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, look
No.
up that one.
Thor.
That was a better one.
Thor Ragnarok was the
Yeah,
best
Thor
one.
Ragnarok is so bloody good. Is that higher?
Infinity War.
95. One
Infinity
lower.
War's lower.
All right, fine. Ragnarok.
JB Hi-Fi gave it a 4. All right, anyway, Green Street
JB.
Hooligans.
Why I rated it?
We already did an episode on Avengers Endgame. You can go listen to that somewhere.
We're doing it again.
Somewhere else.
Our 30th special. Avengers
We'll
again.
redo it.
Let's read it. We may have to redo some of these
The
anyway.
Revengers.
Only box office. I can't see cost. That's annoying.
I would hope they made more than it cost less than 4.3 million.
It couldn't have cost much. Like sequels.
It was just some fake blood and Elijah Wood.
Actually,
and a
it probably
soccer
did
match.
cost a bit. That was Elijah Wood.
This was before he was famous, though, wasn't it?
No.
Not before
No,
he was
this
huge.
is after
2005.
Lord of the
Elijah
Rings.
Wood's famous as fuck.
This is after Lord of the Rings, so this is
Oh,
like
shit, it was,
prime.
I keep forgetting it was after Lord of the Rings.
He's a weirdo though. Like he's a weird actor because he does. Like I love him because he just does weird shit.
Yeah.
He
And
would
that's
have.
what's great.
He would have done this for free. So
He
he's like,
probably did this
I don't
for,
want to
like-
be Frodo anymore. I'll do this.
I want to be a tough guy.
That's how he sounds. Sorry,
You little
Elijah.
fucker.
All right. Well, I'll say sorry and you say you little fucker.
All I can say is his accent annoys the fuck out of me in this movie.
Why?
Because you don't notice it in every other movie until you've listened to it amongst English accents.
Yeah, I love that though. I love hearing that in movies.
He's got such a soft voice.
He's so soft.
He's so soft.
He's so soft.
little fucking
but he makes
fleshlight.
us so hard.
You little flashlight.
He's not Dobby.
What about fucking Channing Hungham?
That's not his name.
Charlie.
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hummus.
His name's literally on the screen, but feel free to
know.
not read.
What do you think of his accent in this movie?
I thought I hate this movie.
I thought that's just how he sounds.
That was a good pick then.
Cockney's better than fucking Pierce Brosnan.
No way.
No, man.
Yeah, because it's entertaining. It's
Oh,
funny.
actually, yeah. I like this kind. They're like English bogans.
Yeah, it's funny listening
Yeah, they're
to them.
the
I'm like,
worst.
I'm laughing at you.
Yeah, but Pierce Brosnan's a gentleman. You
Yeah,
know.
I hate gentlemen.
Yeah.
Like them to be rough.
I like hard
Oh.
men.
That's the point.
Well then, I guess these guys are pretty hard.
Nah.
They're not. It's not. The movie's pretty much all about fights.
Yeah, I know. The girls.
The girls
They
Right.
fight over the stupidest reason imaginable.
Soccer.
for the no. It's not even to do with
it's
soccer.
street
Like,
cred.
yeah, it's all street cred.
Yeah, but about their team. Like, it's
Yeah.
so stupid.
Yeah, it's
It's nothing.
a
It's
weird
like
movie.
me and you, like, creating a team because we like an esports team. And we're just getting in people's grills.
Sounds kind of fun.
That sounds
So
like you
stupid.
guys.
So
Like,
stupid.
that's what you do already.
I might do it
That's
for
what we
esports.
do
I
already.
might do it for esports. If I ever go to an esports event.
Every Friday when you disappear, I know where you are.
Starting fights and shit.
All right, well, go on, Martin. This was your pick. What made you pick this movie? Because
Aaron.
they're English.
He wanted to fuck me. And now I'm going to fuck you.
Pretty much. It's because Aaron said he didn't want any English movies.
But do you like this? Like, did you
Oh, yeah.
already like this?
I own this movie.
Okay.
It's not like I don't like any English movies. I like Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels.
That's the only one.
I haven't seen that yet.
Is that English?
I should
very
make that
English.
one then. It's good.
It's very English.
It's on a
What are they
Netflix now, I
called?
think.
The ones where everything converge?
Converge.
I know we
Uh,
worked this out.
Yeah, we looked it up. It had multiple names, didn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember.
When everything converges.
No,
Pulp Fiction. Like when a movie tells different stories and then they all kind of meet up
and
eventually.
they all converge into
Oh.
one story.
Not a saga. Fuck, Rachel and I were talking about this the other day because of the stupid.
I thought we looked it
years,
up and there
movies
wasn't a
and
proper
that.
name for it.
No, there is.
There's like several names for it.
I don't have the internet. Fuck, because there's those Netflix chick flick movies that do the same thing. And they
I
actually,
wouldn't know. I'm not gay.
no, you just don't spend any time with your wife either. Then you're an asshole.
I never said I wasn't.
It's actually a pretty fair comeback. That's pretty good.
Oh, fuck, what? I can't remember what it's called now.
Now I just want to watch chick flicks.
Sorry, Kane.
No, it's gonna be my power play.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Sorry,
Southern
Martin.
Hugh Grant.
I am doing a Serbian film.
I'm just gonna tell you now. Do you like the movie About a Boy or Billy Elliot better?
How's about you tell us now what you thought of this movie, the one we're talking about?
This movie's great.
The movie's pretty good, but About a
Pretty
Boy.
good.
All right, what makes it pretty
Is
good?
Billy Elliot an English and like a crap movie?
Oh, that's my
It's the
pick.
dancing
That's my fucking
prick,
pick.
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Footloose.
it. I hate you.
it's not Footloose.
It's Footloose in England.
Whatever. Look,
But
all
I
right.
like Footloose.
All right, so I
Do you like it in England?
No.
thought this was pretty good. I didn't know anything about it, and then I realized I think I had seen it, but I didn't really remember it. But surprisingly, considering it was about fighting and drinking and football,
Okay, down.
Bigoted
The
against
second one-
journalists? No.
well,
Is that
yeah,
Prejudice against
yeah,
journalists.
yeah. So they didn't like journalists, and they didn't like Americans. They didn't like American journalists, and they didn't like each
it
other.
being called soccer, the actual name of what it is.
I need to know, where the fuck did soccer come from?
I don't know. Like,
It's
if soccer
literally
isn't the original
football.
name. If that's not the original name, it makes no sense. Someone just made it up.
It must be.
It's like they're just
football.
suckering the ball around, and then that just stuck.
Soccer in the ball around.
Yeah, I don't know.
What does soccer mean?
Soccer.
Okay. Are you picking a French film? Is that what this
No,
is?
that's what the French called it.
Yeah, I heard.
And then some fucking American heard him say it that way, and it's called soccer.
Origin of the
Maybe it's because they
word
were suckers.
soccer.
It's just
You're a
derived
sucker.
from
It's
that.
like, out of all the sports that are called football, this one makes the most sense. They're only allowed to touch it with their feet, pretty much.
I think this is the original football. Original football
What?
one. Soccer. I think everything else was called football afterwards.
That's so weird. The word soccer it's originated in Britain 200 years ago. It comes from the official name of the sport, which is association football.
Oh, soccer.
Huh?
Like
No.
they just abbreviated it. It's what do they call
It's a
it?
shortening of ASOC. So
Yeah.
ASOC, a soccer. Anyway, it's fucking weird.
No, that's just weird.
The more you know.
Like when you just put on the end of a word.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No.
sock. It's sock, and then it's soccer.
So still, how did they get the name soccer? Like the sock then?
She just explained it. It's something
an organisation,
association.
yeah.
Something
Yeah.
or other. It's an abbreviate. What do they call that when they do that?
Abbreviated.
No, but when they add onto it and
Well, like how we had O on the things.
wait, there's more Green Street movies.
Like Alco.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the other ones.
They
Hey,
look
I
like they
almost
get
watched
rough.
one
I've seen
from
the second one.
2015.
I've seen the second one. It's crap.
Oh,
It follows one of the other guys from the GSE.
Is it the one there with the red?
It follows.
Oh, that's Green Street 3.
So number 2 follows this guy.
Yeah, I saw that.
ah, ew. No.
I'll skip the 3. It's got my boy Scott Adkins in it.
Who's
Yeah,
Scott
I'll
Atkins?
skip the series.
Awesome martial artist. He plays Boyka.
Ah.
But anyway, so what about this movie did you like, man? Like what's
What was there to like? Explain to us.
I don't know. When I first watched it, it was interesting. So I've just ever liked it. It's insane. The story is pretty cool, and I like the fighting.
You know what's funny? This movie
What about
is
the picture
kind
of
of
life?
like mafia mob stuff.
No, this is more.
Yeah, but it's like the gay version.
Yeah, no, it's the horrible version. It's the more gangster, like the British version.
But they don't use guns or anything. Like
It's not-
they'll bottle and brick you.
It is.
Yeah.
They have like a structured system. There are different gangs of them. They're like there's
But it's like
But this does
it's
not.
the most pitiful version. Because
Yeah,
they're like,
it's the shit
I'm gonna
version.
break your windscreen.
yeah, it's the shit version.
Like they don't want to kill people. So they're
I
not.
know. I've
hard in
seen
that
what they
way.
were doing. They're kind of fucked up. Like
Yeah, but only a couple of people have died.
only.
Yeah, but it's not hits. It's not like a organized crime group.
No, this
Yeah.
They're
reminds
just
me more.
it's like Fight Club for wankers.
It reminds me more of white people gangsters. Like, the United States black people, how they're just in gangs everywhere.
yeah.
It reminds me of the white
That's
people
just
version.
how
of
they are. They're in gangs.
They're just in gangs.
So
You're born
generalized.
into a gang.
Yeah, all them Yanks are in gangs.
Those black Yanks.
Now, look, I think I liked this because it was kind of about Elijah Wood. Like, I don't know, coming from a bit of a posh life with a fancy father, he was going to be a journo. He was at bloody, what's that fancy school? Harvard.
Harvard.
He was at
American
Harvard. And then just, you know, by chance, because his sister, you know, likes mean boys, he ends up in a gang. I don't know. I feel like...
I'm pretty sure she only hung around because she got knocked up.
No, but his character progression was really interesting, I think. Like, I don't know if I would have been as into it if it was just about the gang already existing. Like, if it weren't for him coming in and kind of infiltrating them and befriending them all, I don't
He
know.
didn't infiltrate them.
Well, no,
that is not what he did.
It's
That's what they
nefarious.
thought he did.
Yeah, but he was a needy little lonely
No, it was
guy.
good because pretty much like the audience is like his role. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we're coming in, seeing it through his eyes, kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because obviously I guess English people watch this and they're just like, yeah, that's down the street. But we watch it and we're like, we're learning about it like Elijah's learning about it. So I thought that was fun. Also, the accents are fancy.
Yeah, it was fun to
They're
learn
not fancy.
how
It's so
stupid this
fancy.
is.
It's not that stupid.
It's
What's
stupid,
stupid?
because they're literally, it's like the whole basis is that they're just wankers at a sports game, and so they made a group of wankers
Yeah.
that get in fights with other groups of wankers.
Yeah.
That
it's
ruin
only-
it for everyone.
It's only wankers hurting wankers.
You
How do
ruin
you-
it for everyone.
How
Sit
do you
down.
think all groups start? It's
Yeah,
all wankers.
It's all wankers.
Every group.
It sounds like your Friday night.
Yeah, but we're not fucking making
Wankers, not wanking.
other people's lives difficult. Just each other's.
Are they getting in the way of others though? They seem to do their own thing. They like meet up.
They're pretty respectful of everything.
Besides the first fight, they normally take it all away from the public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're also they showed them in some scenes weren't they like
Fucking
nice
threw a
to people?
Molotov
Yeah, they
into
were
the
nice.
fucking establishment.
No, those guys were the
No, those
biggest
guys
of
suck.
wankers.
That's
Yeah, they're all that way.
There's a big story behind that though, of why they did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his son was killed.
His son had his head
It wasn't
squashed.
his son. He just found that little street urchin. It wasn't
It
even
wasn't.
blood.
It is. It was just a soccer player that couldn't cut it.
Oh my God.
He just
I thought
caught
there
his
was a
son.
scene where they make the other lead guy, the brother, they make him look really brutal in that. And then doesn't he he holds the door open for someone at the pub, like an old person? I feel like
no,
there
yeah,
was...
yeah, in the pub stuff, he's really nice in some of the other scenes.
Yeah, I feel like I was watching it and I'm like, yeah, they're making him look douchey, but they're also making it like he's not a bad guy. He's just playing the
Lots of
role.
people are not bad guys.
No, I know.
Psychopaths might hold the door open for someone, but it's not because they're trying to be nice.
You're wondering about not bad guys. You know Aaron, don't you? The biggest
heard of
cunt you
him.
know, but he can be pretty respectable when he wants to be.
Yeah, which isn't often.
Yeah, I've witnessed him maybe twice. Maybe.
It's only because he gives you hot chocolate.
He hasn't for a while,
Yeah,
though.
the 2 times.
He's slipping. He's slipping. Actually, this is off topic, but the last time he brought me a hot chocolate, he said, oh, sorry, it got spilled in the car. So it was all over the lid, all over the container. I took it into the kitchen. I cleaned it all up all nice. I brought it back in. I
it
went to
turns
take
out
a
it was
sip.
mine?
I went to take a sip and I'm like, this doesn't smell like mine. And it was Aaron's and I cleaned it up for him. And he's like, oh, thanks.
It'd be so great if I just planned that.
That's fucked up. But Aaron, what did you not like about it? Because
Yeah.
I have to admit, I
I
thought
don't
it's
like
pretty good.
how they think that they're fucking so hard, but their whole cause is based on nothingness.
But that's most causes.
Yeah, like you can't tell me there's a
No.
good cause.
No, because what was it? The Godfather. Like that was.
No, but that's organized crime. Like
that was.
I'm-
Yeah, I know.
yeah. There's like money behind that and
Yeah,
meaning.
there
Yeah.
was like that was their way of life basically, and their way
These
of
are
life
like
is meaningless.
these are like you know what? It's like schoolyard fights and
Yeah.
games.
Yes!
That's pretty much how it
It's
is.
like high school, but they didn't finish. Like they just still in high school.
But that's what the whole point of the brother is like. You've got to leave this and grow up. Like,
Yeah, I know, but the rest aren't.
Yeah. No.
Most of them do though.
No, I don't know.
Most
Most
of
of those
the
were
older-
over like. Most of them were older than me.
No, they're
No,
not.
it was only the one, the bad guy, who was like really old, who was
They're all
he
in their
didn't let go.
20s or
No, they are
30s.
not.
Yeah, they are.
Nah,
They're
I think
not.
they're supposed to be like.
30s
They're all
maybe.
pretty
No, I
young.
was gonna say early
Late
20s.
20s.
Because if you see in
One
the
of them was
bar,
a pilot.
Yeah.
He is at least 30.
Nah, you can get your pilot's license in 6 months. Depends
Sure.
how big the plane is.
it doesn't-
Sure you can.
He might have only been a co-pilot. He might not have actually been a full-fledged pilot. Though.
Maybe he's a stripper and he just had the outfit. You guys don't know.
Maybe he's just.
No, I don't. I don't know. He could be even less meaningful.
Maybe he's a flight attendant. He's like, don't look at me.
Well, do look at me because he's a stripper flight attendant.
Oh, that guy. You're telling me that guy's not over 30?
No, I think some of them also just like
That guy.
pub guys.
They were just the pub ones. They were
Yeah.
getting revenge for the fire.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because
Just because it only centered around like 8 main guys, the rest were still part of the crew.
No, they weren't.
Nah, they had
They were
like 9 of them.
bystanders.
the pub was.
That's why I didn't understand when 9 of them took on like 20 guys and then like 40 guys in one scene.
The pub was owned by a previous member of the
Yeah.
GSC,
Yeah.
and half the people that drank in there were previous members, but they weren't part of the group anymore.
That's
I think
still
they all
part of
grow
the
up.
group.
Yeah,
They all just grow up and
left.
get out of it. It's about having one little gang that defend the honor of the dumb football people from the other stupid gangs.
The dumb football people.
And then eventually everyone gets older and grows up, and then it just keeps going. I don't know, I kind of like it. I like that stupid culture. I enjoy it.
Look, the culture itself may be stupid, but I still think the movie is like well done. In
Oh,
the way
okay,
that-
yes. Like,
You can
it was hard for
disapprove
me
of them.
to... No, it was hard for me to disassociate the two. I know it's just a movie, but I don't like the topic, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's making me biased, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Also, he like Elijah Wood, whatever his character's name is, he's a wanker.
Matt.
But he basically just rolls over. He had 2 months left before he got his degree, and he chose not to fight it at all.
Yeah, he's a pussy.
Yeah, but it's about him learning to stand up for himself. It's
Yeah,
the
he's a
point of the
wanker.
movie.
I don't
he's
like
not a
it.
wanker, he's a pussy.
Yeah, and then he stands up for the wrong shit, and then they bloody like
Yeah, the
romanticize what he did.
No, but
when
then they do
he's just-
show,
he just
like-
became a fucking criminal.
But he doesn't.
But they show in the end, like, this is bad, don't do this.
No, they should have shown him releasing his journal.
It's like
and
how the
exposing
Goodfellas.
the wankers for what
Hey,
they are.
it's like how the Goodfellas starts off romanticizing how it's like, this is a really cool lifestyle. And then you see later on, this
yeah,
is
but that is
dark.
a cool lifestyle.
That's what I'm saying when Martin's like, I like this. I'm like, it's actually quite close to the Goodfellas.
I
Except
know what
we
you're
didn't
saying.
start as them as kids. That's it.
I guess this had more action in it to me.
Of course
A
it did.
shitload.
If they
Of course that action,
remade,
because they're a bunch of dumb cunts that all getting big old brawls and fight with
Goodfellas-
each other.
The reason I didn't like Goodfellas is it was so slow and fucking boring.
It's because they were family, and you had to see them grow up to understand why they had the bonds
Yeah,
they
and
had.
it's boring.
This, he
Get straight
suddenly
into it.
fucking feels like he's his brother. He kind of
If this
legally
movie
is.
went like 2 hours longer and started from when he was like a child or something like that, then you've got like the
it
British
makes sense
version.
why he was willing to fucking go like risk his life.
Yeah.
How long has he been there?
he
Had
didn't
been-
have
been
a
there more than
family.
A month?
Yeah, it
Oh,
wasn't
wow.
long.
Maybe not even a month.
but they already sort of lean towards like why he fell in with the group so fast, because his mum died, so he was fucked up. His sister abandoned him and left him with a dad that didn't have anything to do with him either.
It's
He'd
those were
never
very
had a
quick-
family.
Those were very quick scenes, and it does kind of suck because you have to take it and then like absorb that and then watch the movie with that like
So
knowledge kind of thing.
that the movie I feel like was intended just to be about brawls.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Like that's its draw, and that's who they were aiming it for. People that just want to see the fights.
Yeah, probably.
The story took a back burner to that, and they just barely made it coherent.
I'm wondering though if it's because I'm used to chick flicks that are more emotion driven. I feel like there are times when we watch movies where I pick up on character stuff that you missed, and I think it's because of the different movies we've watched.
No, just like I picked up on it as well.
You know, that's
I'm just saying it's not
You just
aimed
explained
at it.
what makes people different.
No, yeah,
Well, I've experienced different things in my life, and I'm a different human. And I think that's why we're different humans.
so what turned you into an asshole? Like, what happened?
You'll never know.
We didn't watch chick flicks.
He was too busy out there fighting for the wrong reason.
Hey,
Basically, fighting for Rocket
I
League
was trying to join them up.
for car
It's
soccer.
so cool.
Oh, shit.
Like when they stood their ground in that first brawl with him, I was like, "This is dumb as fuck."
I
Like,
know.
there's so many of them. Also, I thought they would brawl like they had honor. Like in one of the scenes, he's like, "You never hit one when he's down," kind of thing.
Yeah, they do.
But They're throwing bricks at each other.
Yeah,
Like,
but that's different. They're
how is that
warning bricks.
in the first scene, someone's got someone's head and they're smashing it into one of those poles on the side of the road.
Oh yeah, that was fucked
And you
up.
see the guy's head split open. I'm like, this is not unlike a friendly brawl. This is
not
killing.
an honourable fight.
No,
Yeah.
look, you don't
You know
kill
what, they're
them.
worse.
This is, oh shit, I killed a man.
This is worse than schoolyard fucking rep for like having a gang. These guys are pieces of shit.
It's still a good movie.
Oh no, it's a good movie. I'm just
It's like
saying.
that wanker in school that brought a fucking trolley pole to the fight. And
Yeah.
he's the only one that brought a
Yeah,
trolley
everyone
pole.
else is just like good old fisticuffs, and then someone pulls out a fucking weapon.
A weapon. It was a trolley pole.
Trolley poles. Have you
It's
been?
like a steel pole.
Yeah, I know. But
And
it's
we had people bring machetes.
But it,
went
see,
to a
you were in a
standstill.
gang.
No, I didn't bring the
No,
machete.
you're in a gang. If that was your childhood, there were machetes and trolley poles. You were in a gang.
What do you
a
mean?
gang. I had the same shit at my school.
Yeah, I know. I know you were in a gang.
I wasn't in a gang.
You're a
What, my
fucking
friends?
troublemaker.
Yeah, a
You're a
gang of friends.
troublemaker.
Gang of friends.
Yeah, that was your firm.
That's what this movie is. It's a gang of friends. They help a foreign exchange student and they get into a couple of biffs.
a couple of bits.
A couple of bits.
Oh, it's fucked.
Like,
Oh,
you
those
can't
crazy
argue.
English people.
I was gonna say you can't argue. Like, I feel like it probably is a fast movie, but all the stories are kind of there, and all the characters, I guess, was acted well and
What
made
about the
sense.
wife? Like the guy didn't even go back. He literally went back to save her, like brother.
You just said he went back.
To save her brother. Like he
Let
didn't
him-
go back into the gang. He didn't go back to gang lifestyle.
Oh yeah, but she wasn't leaving
went-
because
No, she
was
wasn't
angry
breaking
at
up with him.
She was going away for safety.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was leaving him.
No, she
No,
wasn't.
no. She was leaving for safety, not him.
Yeah, they made it seem like she was leaving for a
Yeah.
split second, and then she's like, "It's not safe for us here."
Yeah, I
so
know.
it wasn't. I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure
she was
she's just
divorcing
leaving
him.
No.
No. No.
You don't know that.
No,
Nah, from
tell-
what I
tell
got-
body
Look,
language.
How do
there's-
you know that?
Her
There's
body
three of us
language.
here.
Stop reading into it. Explain how you know that she wasn't leaving him, because she promised him if he went back.
But he didn't go back.
Yeah, that was the
but
thing.
from
He
her
didn't go
perspective,
back.
apparently he did.
No, because she didn't. Like, someone had to. have
Yeah, she
explained
would
to
have
her.
gotten the
people's houses
story.
in this. No one's rocking up at people's houses. There's no way that you're going to try to tell me that she didn't feel safe in her house, because these people don't just rock up at your house.
No, that guy's a piece of shit.
They don't. They still don't rock up at your house. He could have rocked up at his house any time.
Yeah, but they
and
would have
never
said.
chose to.
They would have said, like, they would have informed her, "Hey, there was a misunderstanding. They think he's back in. They tried to kill him, but he's definitely not back in, and he said he never would
It doesn't
be."
matter. They still never took the opportunity to go to anyone's house. That's not how they do it.
Yeah, but I assume they didn't know where he was, or it was
They
some.
could have watched.
It might have been a weird honor thing, because remember they said, "Oh, he's back in the game. Let's go get
No
him."
one attacks people's family in this.
Well, that's but
Well, they almost
they burnt
went
the bar.
Well,
in the last brawl.
yeah, because she showed up at the fight.
Yeah, but still.
Nah, look.
She's part of the fight.
She's not
then.
part of it. Well, then she should have got in the car and started running some cunts down.
Yeah,
He
that's-
probably didn't know who she was either until he heard the accent.
Oh,
yeah, but they could, like, they easily could have. If they really wanted to get vengeance against his family, they could have just watched him.
I don't think they're that big. Now, that is mob stuff.
Yeah.
Remember, these guys are just above high
Yeah,
school.
so exactly. So she was safe in her house.
Yeah, but at the shops or something.
They didn't know her till she showed up.
They didn't know her until she showed up.
Yeah,
I don't
Are
think
we
they
sure
knew-
about that?
I don't think he knew who she was until
yeah.
he heard her accent
He'd
yelling out to Matt.
Been pretty keeping everyone away from it, like.
Like
Then
she,
that
there
is,
was no
yeah,
risk.
then that scene is a
She
bit...
literally just had to stay at home
that-
until it blew over.
that's a
I
good point,
think it
then.
was more.
I'm pretty sure she was leaving it.
No, I do
no.
still think the way they made it sound, she was leaving to be, it's no longer safe here.
Yeah.
But
She was
you
going
made
back
a
to
good
America.
point in the sense that, like, yeah, but
She didn't
kind of
need to,
She
yeah.
wanted to go there.
I
You
think
know
it
she
was
wanted
more
to.
the magnitude. Like, all he did was go to a bar that is the club hangout, and it
Yeah, and that
got
was
it
too
got
much for her.
Molotoved, and he got stabbed in the neck. So she was just like, if
It's
they're
kind of escalating.
no, but yeah, that's what I think it is.
escalated
I think
quickly.
if she was like,
All because
look
of
how
one
much
guy.
they've escalated it. They think he's back in, even though he's not. We're not safe. I think it came
It
down
did
to
escalate.
that.
When he smashes the bottle, and then just you see him look for a sec, and then just stabs him in the throat, it was like, Jesus Christ, this is
I
getting out of
know.
hand. Though to be fair, like I said, at the start of the movie, there was a man smashing
It
someone's
was
head with a
honourable,
pole.
though. He said, if you die tonight, we're even.
Yeah, wow, Aaron.
Now
That
that's
was
an
like-
action. See, that guy, he wants to be in the mob. But instead he has to look after his little soccer club.
See, I'm telling you, it's like the groups are probably older than what they're portrayed in this movie. Like the other group They were all old. They were like 40 plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
but
they're
they
the ones
were
that never let
sad.
go. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're like
the
the
sad
sad
ones
one.
that don't retire.
Yeah, but is that just that group, or is lots of groups like that?
No, it's just that.
No,
sad.
there
Okay,
was a-
it's just
no.
that one.
Yeah, it's just that.
There
sad
was a
one.
bunch of old sad ones.
The ones that never let go.
Still a great movie.
Like, it's fun just to watch, but I don't like any of the story behind it. I don't like the main guy's personality,
Oh,
Why?
and I don't like his sister.
Oh yeah, fuck her.
And
you would fuck her. I bet that's everyone's
She was
pick.
hotter in Mallrats.
the
She's
only
a
one I
rat.
liked was the guy that got out after seeing the. He's the only one that felt like a human.
Which one?
The one that got out when he saw the kid get killed.
Oh,
Ah,
the
the
brother.
brother.
Yeah. Like he was
I didn't
still
like
a bit
him at
rough around
first.
the edges.
Yeah,
I didn't
didn't
like him
like
at first.
him.
I was like, you get way too close to people. You need to fucking back off.
Yeah, but that's wise because he was like that.
I didn't
Yeah.
like how he lost his temper so quickly after the
Yeah, when
they
he
got
smashes him into the wall
back,
and
the
that.
first time they got back.
Yeah.
But it makes sense afterwards because you know now where he came from and not too long ago.
You're bleeding a lot.
That's what I do.
Yep. Alright. That's a thing that happened. When Aaron talks about movies he doesn't like, he just bleeds.
It's getting a bit Ric Flairy.
What's that where the people bleed from the eye?
Hema-
Stigmata.
Stigmata?
Stigmata.
I thought it was haemophilia.
It's in the wrong spot.
It's
I
palms
know.
and feet. It's palms and feet for stigmata.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Mine's on the arm.
But you said eyes.
I can't. No, they bleed from the eyes as well, don't they?
No.
I thought it was just it mimics the wounds that Jesus had, so it's
Didn't
the
he bleed
nails
from
through.
the eyes?
No. He bleeds from the forehead, from the
I've
the
seen images of him
thorns,
Yeah.
bleeding
the
through the
thorn
eyes.
crown.
The palms,
The palms
with the
and the feet.
nails and the feet.
It's actually the wrists.
Well, yeah, but
Aaron, what do you
Yeah.
think of the jealous guy? The one who
I
really
looked up
fucked it.
Stigmata.
Bother.
stigmata.
Bother.
Aaron's got
Bother, I
stigmata.
think his name was.
Bother. I don't remember any of their names. To be honest, sometimes I couldn't understand what half the shit they were saying.
Bother. Was his name Bother?
I hate his
Bother.
name. I can't be bothered with it.
Is that his name? Is that why he's so bothered?
I think that's what they call him.
It's
I don't know.
Bovver.
Bother.
Yeah. But yeah, jealous little shit. That's all it came down to.
I was kind of happy it wasn't like a girl kind of thing. It was just one of the guys in the group was just being a dick. kind of
Isn't
thing.
it crazy though how like it was all misunderstandings.
The
It was
the whole
just-
thing was.
It was like someone saw the guy shake hands with someone at the Times and he's like, I fucking knew it. And it's like, yeah, because you already didn't like the guy for
Yeah.
no reason.
Well, the whole movie was just little misunderstandings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Every
then,
step of the
Well, to
way.
be fair, they
Well,
didn't
yeah.
speak proper English, so it's kind of hard to understand them.
I understood every word they said.
yeah, well,
no.
most of it. 90%.
I like this song too.
The song, the chant.
The
It's
bubble
something about the
Yeah, the
balloons
bubbles.
or
No.
bubbles.
I'm
Bubbles.
forever
It's
blowing
So
bubbles.
stupid.
They
What
have
about
a
when
lot
that
of-
fucking cunt starts singing
By
before the
himself.
answer? I'm like, I barely understand anything you're saying, man. You need to
To
shut
be
up.
fair, he was crying and really drunk.
Yeah.
And he was
care.
bother.
You really don't watch enough British movies, do you?
But he
Hey,
will.
the
He
best
bloody
thing
will.
about
Choice.
what is it? Rocket League in London, the finals was because they
Oh.
all chanted and it was great. Then you go to other events and they just can't do shit. In America, they're like, "We know the chop." Oh, that's it. That's all they got.
What the fuck was that?
The chop.
What is that?
You haven't heard the chop?
No.
They just go oh while swinging their arm down in the chopping motion.
Who's doing that?
I don't know, someone in America.
Someone.
Someone in America.
All the English have got all these chants, which like adds to it and hypes everyone up. And America just be like USA. You know you're fucking retarded when you can only
Yeah,
just chant the
alright.
name of your country.
I must say though, like I'm not a sporty person. I can't really watch much sport on TV and get into it. But if I go to a match, the minute I hear people like chanting and getting excited, I'm like, who's playing? Yeah, I love this team. Like it's so easy to get swept up in it. I love the energy of it. So I can kind of imagine how stupid it is living over there.
You can kind of imagine it.
Yeah, Harry Potter land, but brutal.
Harry Potter land.
Yeah.
They're
They're
gonna
like-
grow up eventually.
Maybe that's what they're fighting about. They're Hogwarts houses. These guys are not Gryffindor, that's for fucking sure.
Fuck off. All right then.
All right,
Anyone
then.
got any last words?
Bother.
Like, seriously. Like they literally will take a train somewhere else just to have fights.
Yeah.
They may not even see the game. It's so stupid.
Look, I'll be honest. There is something good about a brawl.
Yeah, I know, but
Like now, my back would give out.
when you
but-
are you gonna go to a brawl where you know that there's a chance that you'll be bricked
No,
from
that's what I mean.
afar?
No, when it was just all fights at normal, and I'm like, I understand like a good brawl. That makes sense.
Yeah,
You know,
a
don't hit
brawl's
someone when
fun.
they're down. All that shit. When they're throwing bricks and glass bottles and that, I'm like, you guys
People
are
get
fucktards.
taken out. Like it's like England hasn't evolved from the medieval fighting, and that instead of catapults now they just throw bricks. That's the opening siege, and then they charge in.
They're like, you guys in the back, you are the brickers.
It's so stupid.
They just had some formation.
Pincer movements, and they just come in.
So what are the scores then?
Oh, first off, all right. Overall, what do you think of the acting? Because I think it was acted pretty well.
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Every
Elijah
character-
Wood, it felt very much like Elijah Wood.
Yep, like Frodo.
Like every character he
Right.
ever plays.
Frodo Frog.
Have
Yeah.
you
Annoying.
seen?
Weak-willed.
Watch Maniac. That's a good movie of Elijah.
Maniac.
Yeah, it's the whole movie is just like point of view from him, and he's just a psychotic maniac, and you're just in his head the whole time.
He feels like he already is a psychotic maniac.
It probably is. That's why he picks weird movies.
Why does that guy familiar? Why do I know him? What else? Is
Which
he
one?
This one?
Yeah. Is he from
Pacific Rim, Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah,
That's him?
yeah.
Oh, okay. The one that died, eh?
I haven't watched that yet, but cheers.
Wait. It's the movie we're doing a review on. How have you not watched it?
I don't know, I just heard someone died. I thought I'd chime in. If you haven't watched it yet,
Watch what?
don't listen
Spoilers.
to the past 30 seconds.
Don't listen to the entire podcast.
It is a spoiler review thingy.
It's a review.
Oh no, reviews
it's-
aren't spoilers. This is a spoiler cast,
Yeah,
technically.
spoiler cast.
Are you kidding me? I would not listen to a review that didn't give you any content.
Yeah, but you don't
You
want to
wouldn't
know who
understand
dies.
anything they're talking about.
No, but a review doesn't give away a lot of plot points and details,
We reviewed Endgame and we didn't say who died. We're not
Didn't we?
assholes.
didn't we?
I don't
Everyone
know.
dies.
No, everyone should have. Just like in this movie.
What's the point?
I will say that was one thing that pissed me off in this is that come out from a brawl and like almost none of them would look like they were harmed, but then some scenes they would have like. So I don't know what the time is there.
It had been months.
Yeah.
No, you have no understanding unless you know soccer and how long games are between each other. Like I've got no point of reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I always found. There was no time like
Yeah.
saying such and such days ago.
Because you saw sometimes Elijah, he had like welts on his face and stuff like that, but you never saw the main guy with like anything ever.
Yeah.
It was really hard to tell. Or anyone else in the crew. They were all fine. And I don't know if it's just they're better fighters, but fuck off. And you're versing 40 people. Ah, fuck off. The Chelsea grin. That's fucked.
Ugh, yeah.
What is that? Just put the card in your mouth?
And it
No,
cuts.
And it cuts.
Put it in there and then they punch it.
Yeah.
Ah.
So they never got to do it. He never got to actually
You
do it
never
properly.
actually got to do it properly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So punching it does what? Does that hurt you too?
Oh, they punch or kick it. It's meant to give you the Joker smile in the end. It cuts the lips open. There's another movie I've seen where they actually do it.
What's wrong with these people?
They're
I thought they were
English.
just gonna like
Yeah, that's what I
and
thought.
like bird him.
No, they
I
put
thought
it
they
in-
kind of did that because he was bleeding like later in the next scene.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I guess maybe holding it there, it's sharp. Like when you push it in,
Like why doesn't he just bite it hard?
what's that going to do?
Stop it from moving? It
Ah.
will break before it fucking cuts you open?
I don't know, you're pretty scared.
Put a credit card in your mouth and see what happens.
I don't want to put my own credit card in my mouth.
I don't think owls are that big though, are they? That one looked like it was stretching his mouth out. I guess he was little.
He's real little. He's like 12
Really?
years old.
All credit cards
Got
are the
that
same
little
size.
mouth. The best kind of mouth.
I know, they're all designed to fit in FPOS machines and like ATMs.
all over the world.
You go, Zoe, mine's so small, and just get sucked into it. You'd be so angry.
You find one of those people with the really big mouths, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll give you a Chelsea smile," and he's like, "Ah," and the card's just like, he's like,
Swallows it.
He's like,
trying to do it to Aerosmith. It just wouldn't work.
exactly.
He's a birthday card.
So weird.
Like an A4 paper.
They're like, "Hang on, where's the news agent? Fucking come here, you big mouth fuck."
All right, what's everyone's critical rating?
critical. I'd say 4.
4.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 3.5. I think.
Mine was going to be a 4.
I go about 3.
To Aaron's 3. Kane's 3.5.
The story was lacking. It's a pretty basic story.
You're a basic story.
Is it pretty basic though?
It's not
Yeah.
basic at all.
Okay,
No.
what?
I think it was done well. Like
He
it's
had
the whole.
so much character
Yeah, he had a
growth.
lot of character.
Everyone had
development.
character
I
growth.
really didn't.
It had a very coherent story.
Yeah.
I didn't say it didn't have a coherent story. I understood the story.
Did
The
you?
story
though?
was good. It had a lot of it there.
Like if anything, all the soccer stuff was just the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, soccer was
Everything was
nothing to do with this movie, really.
Yeah, like it's almost nothing to do other than they had show one
One
at the
match.
kids game where he's the
Oh.
goalie.
Oh, that was
Yeah, that
funny.
was funny, yeah.
He's like, should I let it every second goal in or something? And the guy's like, I don't think that's going to be a
You
problem.
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
You can't block.
The one thing I got annoyed with the soccer match they actually go to is when Bovo goes up, he would have been arrested for what he did. They wouldn't have just let him go.
Maybe they're used to whatever.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't arrest him. They'd just be like, this happens every day. We can't just fill the prisons with people that keep
They would've-
stirring shit.
They
Firm
wouldn't have
members.
arrested. They would have taken back to the police department or whatever you call it.
I mean,
Okay.
maybe.
They wouldn't have just said fuck it and let him go out of there straight away.
But for all they know, he just stepped down off of the stands and aggravated them. They didn't see him walk across.
No, because he had the yellow.
Yeah, the
Yeah, he was
yellow vest
naughty.
on.
He had the jacket on, but they still don't know. They got no proof.
Cameras
That's
everywhere.
recorded.
They didn't bother with proof.
Alright, what's personal scores then?
Wait, that picture reminds me of Jailbreak. I don't know. Jailbreak?
jailbreak.
Prison break.
Prison Break?
Oh,
Yeah, prison break.
There you go. Alright, personal scores. How low can I go?
Mine's 4.
Yeah, mine's
and not have you
probably.
get angry at me.
Oh, it's probably 4.
yeah, you can do personals your own thing. Like, I feel like critical is what you feel like it deserves, and
Yeah.
kind of what like an overall of what it'd probably be rated by the public kind of
For
thing.
me,
Yeah.
this is like the action was the action.
Yep.
That's why it got what it got. And the story was subpar to me.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. It was very close to being like the mob star. It's just not as
No,
like well done.
this guy had just come out of nowhere. They had no reason to trust him besides
They
he
didn't
was
at first,
a
though.
brother-in-law.
He didn't have. He fucking hated him until
Yeah.
he got into a fight with him.
Yeah, one fight.
That's if someone fights with you and they stand their ground. That's kind of their whole thing.
I'll just bring you right on in.
It's how guys make friends.
It is kind of how they make friends.
Yeah, because they're fucking high schoolers.
You guys
Yes, yeah, that's
guys-
high school
literally only still talk to each other because of the trolley thing.
because of the one fight.
You were blood brothers, now you're brother brothers.
You idiot.
What is that?
I'm confused.
Look,
So what's your
don't
personal
worry.
Aaron then?
It's probably a 2 or a 1. Is it a 1.5? What is
no,
it?
it's not
I
that
have to
low.
say,
Fuck.
It's a 0.5 for him, isn't it?
Nah,
'Cause-
it's like...
Oh, because it's English. And
Oh,
soccer.
yeah, you can hate it. You hated shit.
Yeah, you
Like,
hated
I know, I
Monty
can hate it.
Python.
I really
Like,
don't care,
if
though.
you feel like you're never gonna watch this again, and like you
No,
probably
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna watch it
recommend or anything like, that's okay to be.
If you've got to Martin this movie for us, you gotta
you
do
can
it.
give it the Martin.
No, I'll go... I'll go with 2.25.
No, you fucking won't.
2. I'll go 2 then.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go 3.5. I quite liked it, and I'll probably end up watching this again someday.
Ooh, okay.
But first, I need to ask
Yeah.
because we missed it. What's
Yeah.
your favorite scene? Your least favorite scene?
That's too hard.
Is it?
We watched this so fucking long ago.
I'd watched it earlier, but
Yeah, you did. You had time.
That's
That's busy.
1.25 speed.
I had it on
Yeah.
I had it on 1.45 speed. Thank you very much.
1.45.
It was so funny. All right. Favorite scene.
Is there any scene
Look at
that
the
stood out
truck
to you?
driver. That's just like, I'm just going to let these random fucking hooligans
He got paid pretty well there.
in
Yeah.
the back
Did
of
you
my
see the
truck.
water money he got handed?
I didn't. Where did they get the water money from?
Elijah.
Yeah. He had
Oh.
10 grand that was given to him from that dickhead.
Yeah.
He didn't take it, did he?
Oh,
he takes
took
it in. Oh, well, you see him looking at it afterwards, like,
He
He
takes
takes
it out
it.
of the bin and he takes it.
He didn't take it out.
That's how he
of the bin
buys
at
his
all.
tickets.
Man took it out of the bin.
Yeah, but then, well, then he takes it off the desk.
Oh, you don't see that.
You do.
You do see him to pick it up again.
Are you sure?
And then he
Yes.
literally buys his plane ticket with it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
But that's most of the money gone.
I think for me, it might actually be the end. I like when he stands
Gets
his ground
revenge.
against the dickhead.
Yeah.
Like, fuck that tosser. Piece of
Yeah,
shit.
he was a tosser.
Especially when the first thing he says, "You look like shit." I was like, you should have kicked him in the face right then and there.
Yeah, see, I didn't like that.
I loved it.
I didn't like maybe it was something to do with the way that he, like, held his fist there like he was going to hit him. There was something about that scene that was
Yeah,
just
now he's just a cunt.
not on point for me.
Now he's going to have a kid, and that kid's going to be a cunt.
He
He's gonna
needs a
go join the
girlfriend
group.
first. He's halfway there. Halfway to a kid.
Like,
I
if
don't
he'd just
know.
fucked off, that guy wouldn't have died.
I think I like the first fight, maybe, when Elijah first gets into it. Like, he gets knocked
He
on
gets
his
dropped
ass.
straight away.
Yeah, he gets knocked the fuck down, and then he just gets up and goes all spastic. I liked that. I like spastic Eliza. Eliza?
Plastic Eliza.
Spastic Eliza.
Like, yeah, we didn't touch on the fact that he's basically the one that got that guy killed.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the sister.
Yeah.
If they hadn't been there, would have been fine. The guy would have stopped.
Yeah, but now he's going to go off and be a journalist, so the world's a better place.
He
Thing
could have
is-
gone off and been a journalist anyway.
He doesn't even want to be a journalist. He was doing journalism for his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's already fucking done all that work. Get your degree, man. It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, you may as well.
2 months away.
Yeah, but then you got to write in your journal every day and let people read it.
Is that
You
what a
really
journalist is?
You
Yeah.
really don't have to do that.
It's a journalist. You write in your journal and then publish
shit.
it.
I didn't understand that about
Yeah.
journalists, apparently.
Also, I know we're not doing it. Does anyone remember there's 2 kids walking into the soccer game at the start of the movie? I want them to die. You can tell right away they're douches. You know which ones. I pointed them out straight away.
Yeah, I remember because I think I thought the same thing. I was like, those little cunts, you can just tell.
I don't remember that part.
You just tell they're pieces of
They
shit.
don't have anything to do with anything, but they just look like tossers. And
They're
we were
literally like
"Fuck
2
those
seconds
guys."
of extras, and I'm like,
Face.
fuck you.
Nice face.
Yeah. They
That's-
had the like punk hairdo going.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna upset you.
What is it?
It's above Goodfellas.
Wow.
One.
Oh, that's because we didn't like Goodfellas.
So it got a 7.
Oh.
A straight 7.
That's
guys
way
are
too
whack.
high. You guys are always too generous.
It's pretty fair.
You guys are the actual worst.
I can't help what I like.
You can.
Can't.
Stop liking garbage.
I like you.
Stop
So,
it.
so it's 14. Yeah.
Ooh. It's a bit
7.
rough that it's above Sucker Punch, but I'll allow
It's
it.
funny, I did say it was like Goodfellas. So.
I do find it quite similar. And do you know what? I reckon if I watched Goodfellas now,
I
I'd
don't even
probably rate it
understand what
higher.
you're talking about. How is it even close to
I don't
Goodfellas?
see it being anything like Goodfellas.
It's nothing like Goodfellas.
Mob.
You guys
Gang.
are insane.
Mobs, gangs, hierarchies, law, family, brother, all that fucking shit.
Nah.
Stupid men being
Then it's
stupid.
like fucking 20% of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Goodfellas. There's a little bit of Goodfellas in a lot of movies.
the Godfather.
It's a little bit of Goodfellas in a lot of movies. Give him a little bit of the Goodfellas.
Is that supposed to be something under Kickboxer?
Yeah,
I
what's
assume put it
going
in.
on? Yeah, what's missing, Kane?
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
You got ready for it.
I'm not ready for it. I just didn't write
You
it.
never wrote the name, you put the numbers, not the name.
Lord of the Flies 1990 version.
No, idiot.
No, idiot. It's so harsh. You made the simplest mistake.
What version is it?
1990.
You are. That was nearly when I was born.
1990.
Yep. I was nearly born, everyone.
What the fuck? Anyone born in the 90s needs to be
Eradicated.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Alright.
well, I'll let you.
All right.
Oh,
That's Green Street. Because it
Yeah.
doesn't have hooligans on it.
Green
It's just
Street,
Green Street.
Hooligans, Green Street.
I'm
Yeah,
surprised
what
I
the
got
fuck?
it.
Go to the Wikipedia. It has to explain it.
Explain why it's called Green Street?
Green
Also known as
Street,
Street Hooligans.
also known. Well, who got what?
Who
I know,
got what?
my
Yeah.
cover, my actual DVD cover I got has Hooligans written on it.
I reckon we got Hooligans. Probably the UK and America, Australia got Hooligans. And Americans who can't read as well just got 2 words.
It's easier for them to say.
They're like, what's a hooligan? And we're like, don't worry about it. It's just Green Street.
Those little troublemakers.
Hooliganism. Why is that such a great
Hooliganism.
word? Hooliganism.
What a dumb word.
No, it's a great word.
Fuck was your voice then?
A little hooliganism.
Going through some
It's
hoops
like a
to make that
wanker
fucking work.
organism. It's hooliganism.
Aaron's the leader of it all.
Fuck off.
Aaron's hooliganism gang.
Thank you, everyone. Like, favorite, subscribe, share.
Show your
thumbs up.
mum.
Yeah.
Shame.
Shame. Hit the shame button.
Tell us we're good. Tell us we're pretty.
Leave a comment letting us know that we're pretty.
Pick another movie for us.
Ah, yes. Also, if
Yeah,
you go
pick
to
another one so we don't have to talk about this next one.
fucking, if you go to the, what is it called?
Patreon.
That's the one. If you go there, I'll put up a post, and then you can pick out what the next month's, what do you call it? People's Choice?
Sure.
People's Choice Awards.
And this podcast has been sponsored by People's Choice Credit Union, the best bank with the best fees.
I don't get
That's
babies.
because they don't give us any money. Or actually endorse us
All right.
in any way.
Thank you, everyone. Until next time, sign us out, Aaron.
Night, guys.
NPC